Good evening. I'm smoking last week's bowl of Cornell and Deal's Epiphany. What's left in the most handsome legend ever. You can do that with corncob pipes. You can't do that with a nice briar. I just recorded the Sunday Antisocial smoking this briar. You can't do that. You've got to clean them out with a cob. You can be like, oh yeah, that's down here from last week. No problem. Anyway, it's now January 4th, and though I'm not in the mood, though I'm in fact actually in a pretty bad mood, I went to a funeral today. That's why I'm all dressed up. And of course, there's the news. I just finished making a Sunday Antisocial that totally went off the rails and is, I'm afraid, depressing, but whatever. In spite of all that, it's January 4th, and that means it's 4 days into the new year, and I have not talked to you guys about the BattleRattle project that typing piper goaded me into with the promise of him wearing a mankini. All right, I guess you gotta have goals, right? Okay, so if you want to go back, I think it was 2016. Yeah, it was 2016 that I did my BattleRattle project, and the idea of that was, there's always been a tinge, a fringe, a crazy margin of prepperism on my channel, and the whole idea behind BattleRattle is if you're gonna buy an AR-15 for prepping reasons, which I haven't yet, and all the and the full BattleRattle, what they call the plates and the vests and stuff like that, then you should at least be able to run 100 yards without dying. And so BattleRattle was my fitness project. I'm going to get in shape, and I canceled it. I suspended it after not getting in shape for several months. And I just said, no, I'm not going to do that. And I've talked in the past, for those of you that might remember, about my issues with obsessive compulsive disorder and how that messes with my relationship with projects and goals. And I can't, I honestly don't know enough about myself in these regards to say what I need to say about this. But you also saw my cookie dough video, where I admitted to y'all that if I'm not a food addict, I got some issues. And it's not that I have a problem admitting those. I just really don't know much about that stuff. And I don't want to go saying I'm an addict if I'm not really, because that demeans the struggles people have with addiction and all that. But the long story short is I'm messed up. However, it's now 2019. Nothing has changed in my physique. Actually, things have changed. I'm starting to have all kinds of aches and pains. I think I might have carpal tunnel or something over here. There's some serious pain sometimes. Luckily, this is my fly rod hand. But no, I've got aches and pains all over because I'm inactive, or when I'm active, I'm very, very active. And so I just injure myself constantly. And I know that I'm just on borrowed time before I really injure myself. And my weight is the same as it was in 2016. And so I'm on board. I'm on board with you, Type and Piper. I am in. And to talk a little bit about what that means, I never really quit the BattleRattle project. I just quit making videos about it and try it. I had this dream of coming back and saying, oh, look, I've lost 50 pounds and now I'll talk about it. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm trying to be divorced from the results of my practice, right? So I'm hoping that I'm doing pretty good since the first, staying on track with a calorie goal. I've determined that calorie goal. I'm eating 2,400 calories a day. That does not sound like a dietable amount, but what I've determined is that when I eat less than that, I crash. And within a week, it's over. And so I'm just trying this for a while, and we'll see what happens. And maybe I'll learn, okay, it's not enough of a deficit to lose weight, but it's a maintenance amount or something like that, and I can figure out a better way to cut calories later. And I'm doing my daily yoga, and it's currently 9:53 at night, and I have to go do fucking fucking yoga right now, and it's embarrassing and it's wishy-washy and it's woo and you know, but I trust the process on that, and so and I trust my online yoga teacher that I've never met, who is Adrian of Yoga with Adrian. I bizarrely trust her. And you know, I'm just going to do the best I can with it. And I wanted to make a better video about all this, but I just can't really wait any longer, or else it's not like a beginning of the year video, you know. So and I want to be in solidarity with my boy Typing Piper, he's got like so many goals over there. He's gonna like clean out his house and like pay off the mortgage or something, like crazy goals that he's working on. So go give him some support. I'm just trying to like not die of 5 different preventable diseases by the end of this year. So I want to talk to you further about it, but for tonight we'll just leave it at that. Yes, there is a BattleRattle project in the works, and if you have a BattleRattle project, or you don't have to call it that because it's kind of a silly name, but if you are putting goals together, go to Typing Piper's channel or my channel, and make it known. Manifest. Put it out there in the universe. Isn't that a thing among people that do yoga? If you put something out there, it'll like come back to you sevenfold. Or is that witchcraft? I don't know, but your support is valuable, so I appreciate it, and I appreciate you watching. Tomorrow morning, we got an anti-social that might be a bit of a slog. Thanks for watching. Keep the ends out for the ties that bind.